Sarah Hypocrisy Sanders knows 94% of the mothers dying in this state don't have to, and that $2 million would buy the coverage that her own doctors are begging for her to support. She is letting Arkansas mothers and their babies die, and the numbers prove she knows it. She knows exactly how to stop it, and she is choosing to do nothing. That's not leadership, that's abandonment. Welcome to episode 3 of the Wonder Series. The Annie E. Casey Foundation just ranked Arkansas 48th in the nation for children's health. That's the worst in 37 years that they've been keeping data. So what does 48th actually look like? Mothers who can't get to a doctor because the nearest hospital closed. Mothers who are sick and don't know how sick because they can't afford the visit. And it's their babies that pay the price. They're born too small, too soon, thousands of them every single year. Then it gets worse. After that baby is born, Arkansas cuts the mother's care off at 60 days, while that baby still needs her most. Arkansas reviewed the mothers who die bringing life into this state, and 94% of those deaths didn't have to happen. That's what Sanders' own committee told her. And here's what people don't understand. These mothers aren't dying at the moment of birth. They are dying weeks and months later. Deliveries that weaken hearts, blood pressure that spikes without warning, and postpartum depression, the kind that goes unscreened and untreated because by then, Arkansas has already taken away her insurance. More than a third of these women die after the 60-day deadline where this state cuts them off. Suicide is the leading cause of maternal death between 6 weeks and a year after birth. But Sarah Hypocrisy Sanders says 60 days is enough. And here's what nobody says. A baby's survival depends on a healthy mother. When Arkansas cuts mom off at 60 days, she stops going to the doctor. Her complications go unchecked. Her recovery stalls, and a mother who can't get care, can't keep her baby safe. Cut the mother off and the baby pays too. So look at what fixing it could cost. The federal government is offering to pay for it, 90 cents on every dollar. Arkansas' share is about $2 million total. $2 million in a state sitting on a $300 million surplus to keep new mothers and their babies covered for a year instead of 60 days. 49 other states took that deal. Republican states with Republican legislatures voted overwhelmingly for it. And yet Sanders has made Arkansas the only state in America still saying no. No to money that's already on the table, already paid for, just waiting for a signature. This is what Sanders said yes to instead. She signed $102 million in tax cuts, almost all of it going to the wealthiest 20% of Arkansans. Those people don't need an extra vacation, while families making the least got nothing. And need I remind you, all Arkansas needs to pay is roughly $2 million. Instead, Sanders gave it to those who have everything. Arkansas didn't run out of money. She made a choice. For someone who's unapologetically pro-life, it sure isn't for the living. Adding insult to injury, she threw a stadium party in Little Rock to launch a TV ad campaign, telling every mother who feels totally alone and scared that help is out there. She called actual insurance duplicative and told moms they have other options. But last year, nearly half of new mothers on Medicaid lost their coverage. The worst rate ever recorded, and almost none of them found insurance anywhere else. That's not duplicative. There's nothing there. But hey, at least we got a commercial telling us she cares. That's where the money went, polishing the former press secretary's image, not saving dying mothers and their babies. While Sanders runs ads, Baptist Health closed labor and delivery in Fort Smith in April. 40 jobs gone. 9 hospitals across Arkansas have shut down their obstetric units since 2019. And half of every rural hospital in this state is now at risk of closing. Today, only 22 of our 75 counties have anywhere to deliver a baby. Mothers in labor are driving over an hour to find a hospital. In 2023, Arkansas had the third highest infant mortality rate in America. 290 babies died before their first birthday in 1 year. And it's getting worse. The newest numbers put us at second highest in the country. That's more than a dozen kindergarten classrooms full of children who will never have a first day of school. Maternal mortality for Black mothers is 2 to 4 times higher than white, Hispanic, and Asian women in this nation. Arkansas doesn't lack the money. Our governor lacks the humanity. Sanders gave away almost 100 times more than what it would cost to fix this problem. She doesn't lack the answer. Her own doctors handed it to her in writing. She would rather give our tax dollars to corporations, her donors, and Israel. She simply doesn't care about Arkansans. Don't let her claim this is a complicated or difficult problem to solve. It's a choice Sanders makes over and over again. I'm Ryan Chosby, Chief Chops. I'm running for Arkansas House District 24 because I'm done wondering when Arkansas's mothers and babies will matter more than tax breaks for the rich. November 3rd, we make them matter. Driven by results, bound by honor.